Well, the coup has provoked a flurry of condemnation from leaders within Africa and beyond. Secretary General of the United Nations, Antonio Guterres, said the United Nations strongly condemns the assault against the democratically elected government in Niger and supports the efforts of Economic Community of West African States and the African Union to restore democracy. Speaking to reporters in New York, Mr. Guterres said he had spoken to President Bazoum and called on those detaining him to release him.
Let me be clear. The United Nations strongly condemns the assault against the democratically elected government and supports the efforts of ECOWAS and the African Union to restore democracy. Yesterday, I spoke to President Bazoum to express our full solidarity. Now I want to speak directly to those detaining him. Release President Bazoum immediately and unconditionally. Stop obstructing the democratic governance of the country and respect the rule of law. We are seeing a disturbing trend in the region. Successive unconstitutional changes of government are having terrible effects on the development and lives of civilian populations. This is particularly glaring in countries already affected by conflict, violent extremism, and terrorism, as well as the devastating effects of climate change. The United Nations stands in solidarity with the democratically elected government and people of Niger.
Les Nations Unies sont solidaires du gouvernement démocratiquement élu et du peuple nigérien.
The United States Vice President Kamala Harris and United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres have expressed strong support for Nigeria's efforts toward the restoration of constitutional order in the Republic of Niger. The two leaders also commended the Nigerian president, who is chairman of ECOWAS Authority of Heads of State and Government, for spearheading the peace moves. In her telephone conversation with President Tinubu at the instance of the U.S. authorities, Vice President Harris praised the reform initiatives of the federal government, urging the country to continue in that direction, while pledging to support democracy in Africa, including the West African sub-region. Vice President Harris also said the U.S. would assist Nigeria in the battle against terrorism. In his response, President Tinubu thanked Vice President Harris for the telephone call and her words of encouragement on the efforts taken so far on the economy, but added that the development in the Niger Republic dampened spirit. He said ECOWAS under his watch would do all that is necessary to restore democracy in Niger, while counting on the support of the U.S. Speaking with the UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres, President Tinubu said he was doing everything possible to resolve the impasse in Niger, while expressing the hope that the situation in Niger could still be reversed for better. He said ECOWAS would require the UN's support for restoring democracy and building institutions in that country.